Want you to hear. We've all heard about burglars casing their targets before breaking in.
Well, it turns
On to a homeowner alert. Police want you to hear. We've all heard about burglars casing their targets before breaking in.
Well, it turns out sometimes the way your home looks, from design to paint color, can actually attract crooks. Janina's here now to explain in tonight's Home Safe Home Report.
Calvin Laurie, a Coral Springs police officer who is state certified in crime prevention, says the design of your home or community can actually be enticing to burglars. But he also says there are ways to make it safer. Okay, let's go. We rode along with Coral Springs officer Glenn Roberts, an expert on home crime prevention. So this is a newer community.
Fairly new.
And this community at Westview Drive and Coral Springs Drive has never had a burglary. Really?
No, but all the neighborhoods around it have.
The reason, in part, he says, the design.
You immediately have porches in every direction, you have windows in every direction, and they're generally pointing down at the street.
Because if you have a porch in the front, theoretically, a neighbor could be here, they could see what's going on and give the police a call.
Correct, and the more active the community, the better.
Architecture you can't change, but there are things you can do to turn off criminals. Tip number 1, trim your hedges. Thick foliage seems like it's ideal for privacy.
The hedges should be about 3 feet high.
But Robert says high hedges give crooks time and a place away from view to steal. So when a home has a high hedge like this, neighbors really can't see what's going on behind. You can't see anything at all unless I put my hands way above my head.
The best hedge height is 2 feet. For a hedge, 3 feet should be your maximum.
Tip number 2, open some of your blinds.
But what do you notice about those windows? All the blinds are closed.
During the day, you likely close them to keep peering eyes away, but Robert says that makes criminals think no one is watching them. And tip number 3, consider repainting your front door a bright color like red. It calls attention to itself.
If a criminal's standing there knocking or trying to pry that door at this time, somebody driving by, like one of your neighbors, is going to see it.
That was welcome news for the woman whose parents live here.
Well, that's good to know, because I was just going to remind them to paint it.
So people can really play a big role in preventing crime from happening to them.
Absolutely.
Don't close your blinds. That one gets our attention.
Isn't that interesting? It seems to go against everything that we've been told, but they say, you know, by time a criminal actually gets to your house and gets to your window, they're breaking in anyway. They're not going to look in and look for your stuff. So the idea of opening some of your blinds or some of your curtains actually gives the appearance that maybe your home or maybe your neighbor is home, so they could be looking out, calling police. I mean, obviously use common sense. If you're changing, if you're at home, close your blinds. But yeah, open blinds and shutters and curtains kind of give the appearance that somebody might be watching.
All right.
Love it.
Thank
and
you
a
for
big
that.
bright door.
Yeah.
Like it. Okay.
Yeah. Great tip.
Great
We'll all be
Really
painting our
nice.
doors.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thanks,
yes.
Jay. Thanks.
All right. Thanks.